Hello and welcome to the Rumblin' Man YouTube channel. In tonight's video, we are reviewing, demoing, and checking out this new, really cool looking pedal from GIHUBO. And that is going to be their GH-22 Overdrive pedal. Though this pedal is blue and displays a really beautiful flamingo design on it that I happen to like a lot, being a pretty tropically located guy myself, believe it or not, this is actually kind of a Tube Screamer clone and is designed with true bypass, and it's designed to give you very clear Tube Screamer type sound. If you want to sound like that, but you're on a budget, you've come to the right video, because this pedal only costs just over $40 on Amazon. And so what we're going to do is we're going to check it out. I'm going to let you hear it tonight and see if this might be the pedal that you're looking for. It's one you don't have to spend a fortune on. It's well built, and we're going to check out some sounds too, okay? So for those who've never been here, my name is Rumblin' Man, and the Rumblin' Man YouTube channel is a guitar and bass channel in which we look at gear as pertains to guitar and bass. And we look at everything from pedals to pickups to strings to guitars and basses. So if that's the kind of video you like to watch on YouTube, then I invite you to go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're a return viewer, go on and do me a favor and hit the thumbs up, okay? Before we go any further, I actually have a big announcement, and that's this. Google emailed me today, and I found out that I just passed 10,000 subscribers. Wow. 10,000 guys click subscribe. That's amazing. That's amazing. Probably some gals too. I still remember back in 2013 when I started this channel. What was that, only 8 years ago? And I still remember being excited when I got to 200 subscribers. There are a lot of channels that are a lot newer than mine, but have a lot more followers by guys who are really proactive in times that I wasn't. Good for them. But here at Rumblin' Man, we kind of remain a mom and pop kind of joint. And really, kind of the purpose of my videos is, I want to bring you product reviews, but I don't want to do it the way other people do it. Sometimes I watch product reviews of instruments and pedals and gear on YouTube, and sometimes some of these stores and stuff that do it, I just wish that they'd give an opinion. Come on, give me an opinion. What do you think of it? What does it feel like to hold that instrument in your hands? Or, can you go more in depth here? And I find that with my reviews, what I want to do is I want to give you the information that I feel is relevant to you when you are considering purchasing a product like this. So that's what I try to do in these videos, okay? So if that's the kind of content you're into, again, I'd love to have you as one of my subscribers, and let's go to 11,000 and beyond, okay? So very cool pedal. Now, full disclosure, GIHUBO did send me this pedal, as well as a couple others that we're going to be reviewing. So thank you guys very much. So this pedal is made in China, and that's where it came to me from. But it seems like a nice pedal. This is it's an aluminum alloy housing, and it feels quite durable. I've got other pedals here, like the Delamos that we've been reviewing, and the Delamos, are kind of a similar material, but this feels a lot more solid than the Delamo pedals to me. I don't feel like I'm going to lose one of these knobs. It's a little lighter in weight than a Delamo, despite being a little bigger than a Delamo. I also like the size a little better. The Delamo pedals are kind of smaller pedals, and this is more of a standard pedal size. I also really like the creative design as opposed to Delamo, whereas the Delamos, they all kind of look alike. They're all kind of the same design. We got some cool creative designs here, and I love the flamingos. I went to Sarasota, Florida a few years back, and some flamingos ate out of my hand, and that was a cool experience. So, I might put this on my pedal board for looks alone, okay? But two questions we're going to ask, or two questions I'm going to attempt to answer in the end of this video is going to be, number one, do I think it's a good pedal? Do I like it? And then number two, would I buy one? At the price range of $41 or so on Amazon, is this a pedal that I would shell out the cash for when looking for a new Overdrive? So guys, I can give you my opinion on this pedal, but I can't give you your opinion, because the kind of sound that I'm looking for might not be the kind of sound that you are looking for. You and I are probably looking for two very different sounds unless we actually play the same exact kind of music and listen to the same records. That said, I can't tell you whether or not you should buy this pedal, but I can at least hopefully get you closer to your decision by giving you some information and by giving you some good demos. So that's what we're going to do next up. Okay, so in the intro to this video, I played my Fender Stratocaster, which you can see behind me, and that Strat is equipped with Porter pickups. Porter makes some of the finest pickups on the market today, right here in the United States, out of Boise, Idaho. So we have the Stratocaster, and then the amps that we're using in this video tonight are going to be software-generated amps. The amp we simulated in the first vid was kind of a blackface amp. And that was with the Fender Stratocaster with Porter pickups. Now, for this next demo, I'm going to play my Fender Telecaster, which also has Porter pickups. And this guitar has the Porter Custom Tele set, which is absolutely my hands-down favorite Telecaster set of pickups in the world. And they give you some beautiful tones. And we're going to simulate kind of a British amp, kind of a Vox-like amp. In this particular demo, just to kind of let you hear, what another guitar and another amp, can kind of sound like with this pedal. So for this next demo, instead of doing kind of a structured piece of music, I'm going to play some of those same chords, but really what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you watch me play around with the knobs of the pedal. All right, I'm going to start with everything flat, and first we'll mess with the gain knob and see what kind of different sounds it can give you. Then this treble knob and see what kind of sounds it can give you. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention 3 knobs. So you got a volume knob, that's your master volume. You've got gain, which is how much drive you want to crank in. And you've got a treble knob. That's going to kind of serve as a tone knob, but you can really dial in some serious treble with it, which is probably why they labeled it treble. All right, so let's take a listen. Here we go. So which tone from tonight's video was your favorite? Was there a particular position on the pedal that you liked more than others? Did you like one of the guitar and amp combinations more than the other? Let me know in the comments of this video. I'd love to chat tone with you and see what your opinion is on this pedal and if you've tried one. It's very cool. So I'm going to give you my opinion on it. It's just kind of my feeling of what I think about it and then tell you if I would buy it. I like, though, that this particular being a Tube Screamer clone, you know, I like that they didn't just do the same old green, simple design, you know, straight up, hey, I'm a Tube Screamer, you know, squint your eyes and you'll think it's real. I like that they did something original. I really like that GIHUBO did an original design, you know, something cool that'll look neat on your pedal board, you know, so when you're sharing your photos on, you know, Rig Share or Instagram or Facebook gear groups, you know, and guys see this on your pedal board, it looks a little cooler than having something, you know, super basic. It gives your pedal board a little extra character, and I really like that. One thing I don't care for so much is I think this pedal, when engaged, I do think it colors the tone of the guitar a bit more than I would like. Now, it is advertised as true bypass, so I'm not bringing that into question. But when engaged and when using, I just find that it makes the guitar sound a lot different than it does without the pedal engaged. Now, this could be a good thing, though, if you're looking for versatility in the pedals that you buy, and you want to get something that's really going to give you a lot of different sounds, and this could be good for that, okay? Another thing I like is that with the gain knob and the treble knob together, it's pretty versatile in that you can get a plethora of different sounds. You probably noticed, like with the gain knob up and the treble knob up, it just kind of screams right in your face. Maybe a little too much, who knows? But I'm going to tell you honestly which sounds I like the best. When I had the gain up and first rolled off the treble, I was thinking, all right, I'm going to hate this tone because I don't like dark tone. I personally really like bright tone or like well-balanced tone. But I actually really liked how it sounded. But for me, where this pedal shines is not in the region of the upper higher gains. I think those gains can be kind of shrill and in your face. Just my experience. I like the lower gains. If I were to incorporate this pedal on my pedal board, I would just use it down here for the lower gains, you know, maybe right in here or right in here, you know, with a little more edge to it. Because I found that with a lower gain setting, I mean, yes, some grit, yes, some gain in there, some drive, but with a lower gain setting, I found that you can really get some versatility using the treble knob. You know, I could dial it out. It didn't sound bad. You know, on the telly, I could go to both pickups. The Strat could go to both pickups, and it didn't, you know, mud out on that particular setting. Or with the treble up, you get some really good sounds. Some really cool and functional, versatile sounds that could even be used for recording, depending on what style of music you're recording. Okay, so now for the price point of just over $40, it's like 41 something. Would I personally buy this pedal? Would I buy one? Now, keep in mind, I'm not telling you whether or not you should buy one. That's a decision that you've got to make for yourself. Me personally, would I shell out the cash and buy one? No, I actually wouldn't. And that's not to diss the pedal in any way, because obviously I just told you some things that I don't care for as much, and I told you some things that I really like about it. For me personally, you know, there's so many cheaper end or more affordable, you know, overseas China-made pedals on the market. You know, you've got, you know, brand names like, you know, Kaleen, Delamo, Joyo, you know, and now GIHUBO. For me personally, if I want, you know, a Tube Screamer clone, I don't think I want to spend an entire $40 on one, because there are too many others that I can get for 30 and under or 35 and under. I mean, the Delamo makes a you know, Tube Screamer clone that maybe we should shoot out with this pedal in another video, and I have it, and we probably will. But you know, there are so many other Tube Screamer clones that cost so much less. Now, I will say this, if the tone of this pedal really blew me away, like if it just blew me out of the water and I was in love with the tone, then I'd be saying to you, oh yeah, it's 41 bucks, you kidding me? Okay. But that's not really the situation. I'm not in love with the tone. I like what it does, love how it looks, but I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with the tone. So for me personally, I would take my $40 and I would do something else. That said, if you're like a punk rock guitar player, or you want tube screamer, clone tone with true bypass, something a little different to meet your taste, something that looks a little cooler, I say go on and check it out. It really is a cool pedal, and just because I wouldn't shell out the cash on it doesn't mean that I'm going to tell you not to buy it, because I really do like it. So also, if you want to go on and take the plunge, if $40 or so isn't a whole lot of money for you, and you like the tones, I do have an Amazon link in the description of this video where you can go on and order yours today and get it fairly quickly. Okay, so click that link. Also on the end screen, you're going to see links to other affordable pedal reviews of mine. So I invite you to stay here on the Rumbling Man YouTube channel and check them out. Okay, as always, God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for being one of the 10,000 subscribers as of today. And let's keep this thing going strong, and let's reach people with good content. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.